morning. Welcome to another vlog. I am about 25 minutes away from starting work. I am actually filming two different videos today, trying to multitask as best as I can. And I have to still, make my breakfast, but I have dishes in the sink, of course. I don't know why, except for my coffee cup, I don't know why there's anything else in the sink. People don't remember to put things in the dishwasher. But anyway, I wanted to get this vlog starting. I have a few different things I want to do, and I want to share another little announcement for a trip that we will be making next summer. But I'm excited, so I wanted to share our news with you. So come along with me for today, maybe tomorrow, next few days. We'll see how it goes, and spend some time with me. Thanks for being here. So I've been following a YouTuber. Her name is Watercolor Carrie, and she is like teaching beginner tutorials on doing watercolor flowers. And I have really been enjoying this. She does a different one every day. This was the first one she did, and probably I'm going to show you a little bit of, like what she's doing. Hers, of course, is much better. But what I really like is that she's very detailed, and I just think that she makes it look so easy, and of course she has many years of experience, but I'm enjoying it. So I bought a little sketchbook, and I try to do one every. I thought I'd be able to keep up with it. That's the problem with me. I think I could do everything. um, but I'm happy with the way my first one came out. So if you are looking for another creative outlet, I would say check out her channel. I'll leave a link below because she has so many different kinds of tutorials on there, and it really is supposed to be for beginners, so it's perfect if you're looking for maybe a little bit of a stress relief, or just something fun to do. Okay, my friends, I am on my lunch. Just ran to the store, or I tried to go to the store to get some pasta sauce because I am out, and they had a road detour, and the detour was taking me around the world, literally, and I just never made it to the store. So I'm going to have to do that later. But I have to eat my lunch. I'm going to go ahead and make my salad. I am still doing Weight Watchers, and so far so good. I can't complain. I am trying to find a little bit more variety in recipes, because it tends to get to be, how many points each meal is, so then you're kind of stuck, instead of having to calculate again, you're kind of stuck having the same thing every day just because you already know what the points are. And I don't want to do that because that's why I get bored. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get my salad, I'm going to eat it, and then I got to get back to work, so I'll check in with you after work. And I already had my coffee because I felt like I needed a second cup this morning, so I already did that. So yes, I'm going to go and eat, and then I'll catch you back here in a few minutes. Good morning, friends. It is the next day. I never had a chance to come back and vlog anything last night. Kind of got busy after the boys were home. So today is what? Today's Wednesday. And I actually have today and tomorrow, and then I'm off for Memorial Weekend, which is also my boy's 13th birthday on Monday. On actual Memorial Day, it fell on May 26th, so they'll be 13 years old. And I'm going to be telling you that I am feeling all the feels when it comes to this birthday. I don't know why. I was trying to explain it to a friend yesterday, and I think she got it perfectly. But when you have twins, and there's obviously in general twins that are so different from each other, but I'm watching Alex become more mature, and in some ways I see that in Michael, but it's just such a different experience for both of them. And of course, when you're pregnant and you're waiting for your babies to come, you think about all the things that they're gonna, all the things that you hope for them. And it's, I don't want to sound like it's a Debbie Downer, and I don't mean that there's no hope, but it's just, I guess I just been reflecting on, which is terrible to say, more of the differences than I should be, and I need to kind of change my mindset. So if you are a autism mom or a special needs mom, I think you will get it. And maybe, even if you're not and you're just a mom, you'll understand. I guess, I don't know what it is. I just been feeling like really kind of stuck in this thought process. So I'm trying to get myself out of it, trying to, focus more on the celebration of their birthday. I mean, 13 years old is huge. It's a big milestone. They're going to be teenagers, and I cannot believe I'm going to be a mom of two teenagers. That's unbelievable. But of course, I have to work today. I have about 15 minutes. I need to make my breakfast. I grilled some chicken today early this morning, so I'd have it for my salad at lunch. But today at lunch, I'm doing something really fun. I was invited to be a guest on Just My MomSense podcast. So during my lunch hour, I will be, filming that with Jen. And I'm going to leave a link below so you can go and check out her podcast. It's really, if you are a mom, you would absolutely enjoy it. She just started it a couple weeks ago, but Jen is great. She has, children with sensory processing disorder, so she talks a lot about that. But I think she's just, really someone that you can consider a friend in the internet world, if that makes sense. But definitely check out her podcast, and I will definitely leave a link below for you. But I'm excited to be able to join her today. So that is what I'm going to be doing my lunch hour. So I probably won't get back on here until a little bit later, depending on how the day goes. But before I do, I wanted to share with you my Mother's Day gift to myself. Because why not? I saw this, and it was sold out everywhere. I finally found it in a store called Belk's, and you may be familiar with it. I don't know if it's a store in the South or where they're located, but I just remember that store from when my parents lived in North Carolina. So every once in a while I go on their website because I enjoyed shopping there, but I found it and I had to grab it. I was like, there's no way I'm letting it go. Let's get it. It's my Mother's Day gift to myself. So let me go get it, and I'm going to show you while I get my eggs started for my breakfast. This is it. I got a new bag. It is 9 West, and I just really liked it. I wish it was a little bit bigger. It is a crossbody, which is what I prefer, because I have to, have my hands free for Michael, really. But I do wish it was bigger. But I think it's really nice. I think it's a great bag for the summer, and I haven't even switched out my bag yet, which is fine. We'll get to it. But I really liked it. I thought, it has 3 pockets, and additional pockets inside, So I think it'll have enough room. I think it's about me learning not to carry the whole kitchen sink with me. And I think most moms have that problem. But so yeah, so maybe today I will switch it out and do a little mini what's in my bag for you. I don't know. We'll see what we can get in here, but as long as I can get my wallet and my keys and really my cell phone, I think it should be fine. Is there a pocket outside? No, there isn't. I think it should be fine. But that's my new Mother's Day purchase. All right, let me get my breakfast going. The other day when I went food shopping, they did not have the Thomas's light English muffins. So I ended up getting these Killer Dave bread rockin' grains English muffins, and honestly I just don't like them. I don't know. I just, not for me. I really prefer the Thomas's. I prefer the Thomas's regular, but being on Weight Watchers, I am using the light ones. So I was able to pick up another package yesterday. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to see, if my husband wants them, not maybe my sister, but I'm not really feeling these. I don't know. If you've tried anything from Dave Killer Bread, let me know if there's anything in that line that you do enjoy. I don't know if I would try anything else. Good morning. Welcome to another rainy day here in New Jersey that feels like winter. What a mess. It's about 48 degrees. And this is what we're dealing with. And I'm hoping and praying that it clears up for the boys' birthday party that we're having in the yard. It's going to be a little muddy. What are we going to do? Good morning again. It is now Thursday. And once again, I didn't get to film anything yesterday. So I think what I'm going to do is try to wrap up this vlog today. And I know that I mentioned yesterday about my new bag that I bought myself for Mother's Day, and I wanted to go ahead and switch it out. So I think I'll do that with you guys today. And it is 8:30. Of course, I am working today. Today is actually the last day of work for me for the next few days. It's Memorial Weekend. My son, Michael, is in a play tomorrow. Not a play, I should say, just like a little music show. And he has a half a day. Today is Alex's last day of school for the weekend. And they gave them off. Not only did they give him off Friday, but both Michael and Alex have off on Tuesday. So I took that day as well. My husband did. We just figured, we'll all be home together and maybe do something fun. Monday is their birthday. So tomorrow, Saturday, Alex is going to have a little birthday get together with his friends here. And as I was showing you outside, the weather is just terrible this week. But, hopefully it'll be okay for on Saturday. And then Sunday, we're just going to have my sister, my brother-in-law, my aunt, my uncle, my dad, and his girlfriend come down for a birthday cake in the afternoon for both Michael and Alex. Decided to keep it a little bit smaller this year. And yeah, so that's what our plans are for this Memorial Weekend. I'm actually getting ready to film another video that I'm going to make a strawberry blueberry pie. Very easy one for, I thought it'd be a perfect summer kind of treat. And I wanted to try to get that done today as well. So let me go get the bag. Let's switch them out while I'm still able to. So I could show you. Let's see what I could fit in that bag. I'm still kind of worried about it being so small, but I'm going to have to redo some stuff. Let me go get the bag. Let me go ahead and start taking everything out. of this bag. And then I will also turn the camera down a little bit. I have everything in here. You know how it is with us moms having to carry the whole kitchen sink, and I'm trying to be better about doing that. And you know what? Let me put this camera down. Okay. So the amount of lipsticks, this is actually not too much. Popcorn. There's popcorn in the bag. This actually isn't as bad as I normally have it, but just want to check. Nothing else in these pockets. And then I have my glasses for whenever the sun finally decides to come out, which I don't know what's going on with Mother Nature here. Okay, so, oh wow. What is, okay. So, all right. So there are some things, that I definitely want to keep in my bag, and that is for sure my inhaler and my keys. Now, the funny thing is, besides the keys to my car, I never use my house keys anymore because I come in through the garage. And then this keychain, which is a keychain that I got at the Grand Floridian when we had afternoon tea. And they used to do it many years ago. I wish they'd bring it back. And I got this just as a little keepsake. These keys are for my P.O. box, which I haven't been there in quite a while. I really do need to go. So while I don't use these frequently, I do have, the reward cards, even though they are on my cell phone as well. I don't even know why I keep them anymore, but let me just put the keys over to the side. So my wallet, let me just fix it a little bit. I have a lot of receipts to scan. I don't know if you guys know about Fetch. There's an app called Fetch, and you scan your receipts from dollar store, wherever you go shopping and you have a physical receipt. You scan it, they convert it into 25 points, sometimes more, depending on what you purchase. Those points add up, and then you can turn in the points for gift cards for different stores, everything from Amazon, Target, just all different stores. So I like to do it. Sometimes, how I get myself a little treat once they add up enough where I can purchase like a $25 gift card, then I'm good to go. So I will leave a link down below in my referral. I think if you use my referral, I believe it's 2,500 points to start you off with. I'm not sure, but I will leave all the information below. So let's see. So right here in this, I want to check the time. In my zipper portion of the bag, I'd like to keep my lipsticks, my, what do you call this? Tylenol, Motrin, little pill box, stuff like that. So that I definitely will keep in here. Now, I have a thing with lipsticks and lip glosses. And I like to kind of keep a variety of shade ranges in my pocketbook because, I never know what color I'm wearing. I kind of like to color coordinate everything. It's a bad habit I have. And so do I need to carry all these? And I don't even see my chapstick in here, which is missing, which is probably with one of my boys. But for now, I'm going to keep them in here. And I know I'm saying I'm trying to, it is a smaller bag and my little hair clippy. Okay. God. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge for sure. Okay, so I see that on this side, there's like a little pocket here. And maybe that's where I do my inhaler and my AirPods, maybe. Yeah, we're going to try that. Okay, so my wallet, I will just put my wallet down in here. You know what? The lipsticks are definitely going to have to be reduced in this bag. It's not going to work. Right. Yeah, this is not going to work with all those lipsticks. And too small for me. I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. I'm not even going to get it closed. And I don't even know if taking out these lipsticks and these lip glosses are going to make much of a difference. Let's just say if I was to keep one lipstick, that, and there. Let's see. I know this is riveting content here I'm providing. About the best as it's going to be, right? And for some reason I cannot get this to close. And I see that this zipper, I don't know if it has anything to do with this being up. I know it probably looks better tucked in. We got it. Okay. Wow, that was a struggle. Okay, this opened up. Maybe that doesn't stay closed. That's okay. All right. I think this is about the best as it's going to be. Now I need to figure out my lipstick situation, but we did it. Wow, I need breakfast. It's done. Okay. This is going to have to do because I don't want to hit the mic. I don't think, obviously, I will get anything else in here, which, you know what? Maybe I need a slimmer wallet, but I really don't want to have to buy a slim wallet just to use the bag. I think it's fine. We're just going to have to deal with the lipstick situation. I don't know if anybody else has this bad habit, but I have a thing for lipsticks and lip glosses. It's a thing that started many, many years ago, but that's it. So I think this is good for now. I'm going to go ahead and get my breakfast started. I hope to maybe come back on a little bit during lunch. I do want to film that other video, so we'll see how the day goes and what we can do. So I will be back in a little bit. I was editing this video and I realized that not only did I talk way too much about changing my bag, I never announced our trip for next year. So I wanted to share with you that next summer, in July 2026, we will be taking our first Royal Caribbean cruise. We are just doing a short trip since this is the first time my boys will be on a cruise ship. I don't know, how they will be. I'm kind of a little nervous about them being sick or, so we're just going to be doing a short one. And as it gets closer, I will give you, more details of where we're going and what we're doing. But I'm very excited because my husband and I used to cruise quite often. We haven't been on a cruise since our Christmas cruise that we went with my parents. That was back in 2008. So it's been a while. Cruising has changed so much since we went. So I'm excited, and as it gets closer, we'll share more details. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. So that's it. So I hope that you've enjoyed this very long, chatty type of vlog, and I will probably, like I said, I'm trying to do these vlogs a little bit more often, at least once a month. Maybe more, we'll see. But I hope that you've enjoyed today's video, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next one. Have a great day. Thank you for being here.